Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Zoe if you've not met me before, and today I just wanted to let you know how my 2020 was, like a little review of the year. I'm not ignoring that it was a really horrendous year for a lot of people. I know there was a lot of deaths with coronavirus and a lot of other stuff going on the whole year. It's just been a really crappy year. But what I wanted to do was just tell you all of the positive things that's happened for me personally and let you know that it wasn't all bad basically. So I hope you enjoy watching. So first of all, my main thing was that I raised a healthy 1-year-old, which I'm very proud of. David was only, I think, about 3 months old when like lockdown and everything happened. So he's had a bit of a sheltered childhood so far, but you know, he's healthy, he's happy, he doesn't know any better as well, which is great. Hopefully it won't continue as long as when he's older and he will remember it. Hopefully it'll be over soon. So yeah, I'm just really happy that he's grown so much. I can't believe how much he's grown. He's like such a big boy. He's getting so tall now, it's just mad. What else have I done in 2020? We've definitely done more walks as a family. Walking in different places, discovering new places in our local area as well, which was really great. I also added a lot more videos onto my YouTube channel, which I've really enjoyed doing. I really enjoyed doing vlogs, and I like doing the hauls as well. I find them really fun, and I hope that some of you have really enjoyed my content as well. It's more like just a hobby for me. Like, I just enjoy doing it, I enjoy making videos, I enjoy editing them, and I hope that it brings a bit of positivity into some of your lives. So thanks for watching anyway. Another achievement of mine, I sort of started exercising and then stopped for a bit and then started again. But I started again in November time and I was actually doing really well. And then I just kind of gave up over like basically the whole 2 weeks over Christmas and New Year. So yeah, I definitely want to get back into that in the new year on the 1st of January. Well, maybe the 2nd of January because we've got a steak pie to eat on the 1st. So I don't think that's diet food. I do want to start exercising again. My plan is to start exercising like 3 times a week. My gym's closed at the minute, so hopefully it'll open again soon. But before it opens, I will try and do some like at-home workouts instead. We definitely spent a lot of time together as a family. Michael was at home for a bit as well, working from home for a little while. So that was really great that we got to spend a lot more time with him, and I don't think he would have got that time, you know, if he'd been at work full time with the baby, as much time as he's had to bond with David, which has been really fabulous. We got a new kitchen put in. It's kind of new, it's like an old, someone else's old kitchen that we've took and just tailored it to our kitchen, if you know what I mean. I know I've still not like properly shown it on one of my vlogs because I've got before and after footage to do, but it's still not quite there. We still need to put the flooring in and there's just a few little finishing touches, so I was going to wait until we've done all that before I put up the video of that, so that is to come. At the start of the year as well, before everything went belly up, try to think of a polite word to say there, in January we actually went to see The Lion King at the theatre, which was amazing. So I'm glad that we actually got to do that before everything happened. I learned how to do baby massage, which was great, and I've really not done it probably as often as I should, but we love having little pamper nights, me and David, so I'll give him like a little massage, and just like, it's just really nice for him. It helps him relax, doesn't it? I've read several books over the year, which has been great. Like, I do love reading, probably not as much as I would have liked, but I mean, you guys know I have a 1-year-old, so it's hard to find the time to read, but I have been trying recently, like just before I go to bed at night, like I'll just read a little bit of my book and it helps me sleep as well. Although that depends what kind of book it is, because sometimes I'll read a bit of a book and I get really into it and I'm like, alright, I'll just read one more chapter, and then end up staying up till like 4 in the morning trying to finish this book. So sometimes it helps me sleep, sometimes it doesn't. I've learned a few new recipes as well, cooking and baking. So probably my favourite one that I made this year was pumpkin pie, because I'd never made it before and it was just absolutely delicious. So that is definitely on the list for this coming October again. Definitely going to do that again, it was really good. What else have we done? We did actually manage to get on a family holiday in September, I think it was, and we went to the Lake District. We stayed in a caravan, we took the dog as well, and we didn't really do much. We just kind of chilled out for, I think it was 5 days, 4 nights. So not the Mallorca trip that we had planned at the start of the year, but we still managed to get away, so I'm taking that as a positive thing. Michael got out in the garden a lot more as well, and he made me a little herb garden near the door so I can just pick my fresh herbs to go with my cooking and stuff, so that is really fabulous. I've been wanting a herb garden for ages. We did manage to have a family barbecue as well, like in that little space of time between lockdown and second lockdown, kind of. Like we were allowed a few more households outside, so we had a little family barbecue, so that was really nice, and we made some nice memories. We had the paddling pool out and the kids all had a great time, so I'm glad we got to do that. We did do quite a lot of days out in 2020, even though there was a lot of restrictions in places. We went to the Little Fife Zoo, which had about 5 different animals, which wasn't that great, but it was a little day out for us. We've been pumpkin picking, we went swimming once before lockdown happened, mostly going to parks and the beach and just going out for walks in the woods and stuff, and I just love that kind of a day out, just walking. I just love walking. We got new blinds and shutters in the living room and David's room, so a few little home DIY projects got done. We have loads and loads of movie nights. I think a lot of people in 2020 have just been watching a lot more TV, watching a lot more films, but do you know what? What else are we going to be doing? We've been relegated to our houses, eh? We got a new car this year as well, which is awesome. It's a Dacia Duster and I absolutely love it. It's just like got plenty of room to get Eddie's crate in the back, so he's got his little space separate, and then David's got all his space in the back, and then me and Michael can both sit in the front, because before in the old car Eddie had to go in the front seat and I had to sit in the back with David, because I couldn't put Eddie beside David in case like he tried to like go for him basically. So yeah, I'm really glad we got that new car, and I got rid of my old car as well because I've been on maternity leave all year. I wasn't really using it. I'm not really like a fan of driving anyway. I don't really like driving, so I'm actually quite glad we got rid of it, and I'm going back to work part-time, so I'll be using public transport and getting lifts from Michael when he's off work, and we will make it work. It's fine. Like, I'm quite happy to get a bus. It doesn't bother me. And it's probably a lot better for the environment that we don't have 2 cars, so I'm quite proud that we've done that. I've put on here, tried dermaplaning. This was at the start of the year as well, and I didn't like it. It was like, she basically shaved my whole face, but like the next again day I could feel it coming in again. It like felt really rough, and it's meant to be really good for your skin, but I'd rather just exfoliate and use a face mask the next time. I did a lot of zooming this year. Zooming. I had a lot of Zoom meetings. Did like breastfeeding support group over Zoom, which was actually a really good help because I needed that support. I've been breastfeeding David since he was born. I'm still breastfeeding him now. I thought he would have stopped when he was about 1, but he seems to be feeding even more than he was as a newborn. It's crazy. But anyway, I really appreciated that support and just having people that are in the same boat, and just basically just someone to say, oh yeah, that's normal, my baby does that too, kind of thing. You know, it's just nice to hear that sometimes, because it can be quite isolating sometimes when you're a new mum, like first time mum as well, and you can read all the research and stuff, but there's still some things that you're like, is that supposed to happen? Is that normal? Have you ever heard of this? Do you know what I mean? So thank you ladies for all of your support throughout the whole year. We had a lot of firsts for David this year as well. We had his first Halloween, his first Easter, his first food, he started crawling, first words, loads and loads of other firsts as well. It was his second Christmas though, so I can't say it was his first Christmas this year, but he's done like so much. It's amazing. Even just looking back like a few months ago, like how much more he can do now, how much more developed he is. Just like the way he plays with his toys and like the way he uses his hands, like silly things that you don't really think about. It's just been amazing watching him grow. And yeah, I mentioned already about that I've managed to breastfeed David for a whole year. Well, over a year now, because I'm still breastfeeding him. But I feel like that is like quite an achievement, because I don't know, I think a lot of people struggle with it, and I'm not saying that I'm like amazing and really great at it or anything, but I just feel proud that I've managed to keep it up and be consistent with it, and I've enjoyed it. There's just nothing better than knowing that you're able to nourish your child, like, I don't know, from your own body. Sounds weird, but I've just loved it. I think it's great. And so yeah, we've done so much more than that. This is just like little thoughts that I wrote down the other day that I just wanted to get out, that 2020 wasn't the worst year in the world. You know, I had loads of quality family time with my little boy and my husband, so I can't knock that. And here's to 2021. Let's hope it's a better year for everyone, and just be grateful that, you know, I feel very, very blessed that I've got my little family, that I've been able to spend time just out in our garden and stuff during the summer, which has been fab for us. And yeah, I just hope that 2021 brings even more great positive things and days out and just life. Just keep living, you know. That's what Matthew McConaughey said in his book. Just keep living. That's what it's all about. Anyway, so I'm just waffling now. So I hope you really enjoyed watching this video. If you did, hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and check me out on Instagram as well. It's Mama Zoe Vlog. Bye!